Hello friends and family, it's Actus XD here and I'm coming to you close to live with the New World patch 1.0.4 notes. I'm only going to give you the highlights and I'm going to get through them as quickly as possible. There's heaps of changes, so if you want to read about all the smaller ones, then jump into the patch notes, which I'll link below, but these are the highlights. Let's get stuck into them. 1.0.4 releases and downtime commences 11 PM Pacific time, 27th of October for the US West. For everyone else, it's at 10 PM, 1 hour earlier. Outpost rush and server transfers are back after servers are up, and it's kind of staggered. In relation to server transfers, US West gets them first at 2 AM when the servers are expected back up, and for everyone else, it's 12 hours later at 2 PM. They want to make sure that everything's fine, no more problems like they had last time, I suppose, and the kicker is they aren't going to need server restarts. Outpost Rush is back at 2 AM for South America, and it's a staggered release for everyone else thereafter. The information is on the screen just here, and I'll put the patch notes and a link to that down below, as I've already said. If you have already bought a house, because the UI said we would get a tax discount and we didn't, Amazon are giving us 2,000 gold coins in return. Damn, it feels good to be a homeowner. War performance is slightly improved. The fact that they say slightly worries me because war performance needs massive improvements, but let's hope they're underselling what they've done and that war is heaps better. We'll see. They've made some slight improvements to Mending Touch and Blissful Touch abilities on the life staff, which they say will affect some of the invulnerability bugs in war, hopefully. We'll get into that in a bit. Before 1.0.3 was released, so not this patch, but the last patch, before that, some companies were losing income if they owned multiple territories and when declaring war. They've fixed that in 1.0.3, and now they're reimbursing the lost coin to those companies. So if that's you, keep an eye on the treasury. Faction token caps, like the limit for how many faction tokens you can have been increased by 50% for each tier. So have a look at what the current cap is, the old cap, let's say. If you take half of that and add it on, then that's going to be the new cap for every tier. Apparently there was a bug where people were losing houses in Cutlass Keys. They've fixed that. They haven't specifically said, but hopefully it means that the poor bank repossessed my house folks who lost their houses are getting them back. If not, maybe try a ticket? I don't know. This is the big one. It doesn't explicitly say it, but I'm reading fixed an issue with Merkguard corrupted portals to read that they've re-enabled Merkguard corrupted portals and that they're working as intended, which means we're going to get rewards now, which means they're worth doing. Finally. People might stop complaining about the nothing to do at endgame anymore. Before this patch, big star metal and orichalcum veins were giving small amounts of ore and XP, and small star metal and orichalcum veins were giving big amounts of ore and XP. Like they've reversed that now so that it makes sense. It's not ridiculous. They fixed the bug where you couldn't do stuff after fast traveling. I found this most affected me when I would fast travel and then try to speak to a faction representative in a town. Hopefully that's sorted now though, and we are all Gucci. They fixed the bug where AoE effects allowed people to cap rally points in war without taking damage. They're saying that they're doing this, or that they think they've fixed this because of the changes to life staff and the slight war improvements. So I don't know if they've done anything else on the back end to fix it, but let's hope that both this and the next one, which we will look at now, is an improvement so that people don't go invulnerable and you can actually fight and defend your war capture points. The next point is fixing several invulnerability bugs. The fact that they say this issue is a top priority for our team and we are continuing doesn't really sound to me like they're certain that they've got all the changes, but hopefully they've got the main one. I'm not going to say it because I don't want other people to know about it if it's not been fixed, so that people don't go invulnerable on war points anymore and then you can actually stand a chance at defending. So they are the main points. I've got through them as quick as I possibly can. There are a lot of other smaller changes that won't affect like as many people, but they might affect you. As I've said already, they'll be down below in the description. Leave a comment about what you are most excited for in this patch. For me, it's definitely Merkguard portals, I reckon. And I will see you in the next video. And remember,